So, like, when do we go see Captain America? We're in Wild Wild West time.
Oh, we time travel. We time travel to a theater and watch Captain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we did, yeah.
That's what we did. We time traveled to a theater somewhere. We watched Captain America: Brave New World, and honestly, it's not as bad as everyone's saying. It's not as bad. It's not great. It's definitely not great. The problem with this movie is it tries really, really, really hard to be Captain America: Winter Soldier. There are almost literal scenes that I felt were kind of ripping off Winter Soldier, especially a car scene outside that was very reminiscent of Winter Soldier. So it just felt like it was really trying hard to be Captain America: Winter Soldier, which is one of the top ever Marvel films. Like, I rewatched it recently and I was like, so good. And the irony of this movie, and even had the ship scene at the end that was kind of reminiscent of Winter Soldier. It was really trying to go after that vibe. And the funny thing is, the whole story of this movie is Sam doing his best to live up to the legend of being Captain America, but he didn't take the serum, so he's not a super soldier. He has a lot of super technology that helps and aids him, but when it comes down to it, he's still very much human. Unlike Steve Rogers, who
was a super soldier.
Yeah, he had superpowers. So he does a great job. His psychic is fine. Harrison Ford is under Ross, the president. He's great. He's Harrison Ford. You can't go wrong with Harrison Ford. But Captain Falcon. Well, he's Captain America now. He's Captain America. And the whole story is there's a lot going on. But the whole story is that the nations are trying to... They finally touch upon this celestial being in the ocean. And all the nations of the world want to plunder its resources, which it turns out to be the introduction to adamantium. Thing that helps make Wolverine. Yeah. So that's what is the behind of the story. And then there's all... The villain, the leader, which... Okay, here's my problem with this movie. They have the villain leader, which not a lot of people are familiar with unless you're a huge Hulk fan, because everybody asks, like, oh, yeah, well, doesn't he have like a powers or stuff? And people are like, I don't know who this is. What does he do? It's just like, and I had on Wikipedia the leader, and yeah, in the comics he has big gamma brain that gives him telepathy, telekinesis, mind control, all that. And here they kind of went like a Dark Knight route where he's deformed giant brain, kind of creepy. I dug the look, and the performance was great. But this might be a minor spoiler to the movie. He doesn't have superpowers. His powers are explained through him making technology in order to mind control people or kill people. He's just really good at probabilities and really smart. It was just like, what? Like, just give him superpowers. That was such a weird thing they did, in my opinion. Was just like,
yeah,
like they fought Thanos. Like, it was such a... This movie really wanted to be grounded again for some reason. And it's just like, you guys fought Thanos. There's a giant dead god in the ocean. Like, just give the guy... It was such a weird... I don't know.
Yeah.
And Harrison Ford's Red Hulk is teased throughout the movie. This is probably another spoiler. You don't... You would think from the marketing of this film that the Red Hulk is a big major character in this movie, but he doesn't Hulk out to the end of the movie. And listen, when he finally hulks out, it's a great Hulk scene. I forgot how insane the Hulk is supposed to be, because the Hulk we got after I feel like after Avengers was Mr. Friendly Barney the Dinosaur Hulk. You know, here at the Red Hulk, he's actually tearing shit up. He destroys the fucking White House. And Sam goes toe to toe with Hulk and barely survives, is all I say. And the way the way to defeat the Hulk is pretty stupid too. But what was really great that I felt like they cut short was when Harrison Ford actually transforms into the Hulk and screams. It's one of the most funniest things. It's just him being like, ah! And I was like, we needed more.
Yeah, I was really disappointed.
It's like, don't cut any of Harrison Ford's performance and then put it into a CGI monster. I don't know. Anyway, let's wrap up this review. Captain America Brave New World gets a 7 out of 10 in the last respawn. So it's not as bad as everyone's thinking, but it definitely tried way too hard to be Captain America Winter Soldier without being its own thing that it should have just wanted to be. And that's the irony, is that Sam himself is trying to live up to the legend of Steve Rogers' Captain America within this film. You know? And it's so funny that the movie itself is trying to live up to the legend of, I think Winter Soldier is one of the best. I mean, Civil War is great, even though it's Avengers 2.5, looking back. So 7 out of 10. I wouldn't even waste your time waiting for the end credit scene. The end credit scene's all the way at the end. And it's one of those end credit scenes where you're just like, it's useless. Absolutely useless. It's pretty much Marvel being like, something's coming, get ready. Multiverse stuff, or like, we all know it's like, it's nothing there. It's so crazy how I don't know, like, they are real, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a reference to Kang, but it's just like, what's guys, let's put a plan together. Let's get a plan going. All right, 7 out of 10. What else did we watch recently?